Hello everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation. I had to share this with you. So like it's halfway to Halloween and you know what? I had to make something Halloween and this project is really cool. This is not my tutorial. This is a tutorial by Bohemian Crafting and she literally just put this out like a couple days ago on the 14th of April. And it is a great tutorial. Now what she shows you how to actually use newspapers to create this book, and I just thought it was fascinating how she did it, and I'm going to try it, but on this one here I decided to use pattern papers, and this has evolved. I really honestly had no idea which pattern papers I was going to use, and I picked a pack that I bought from Michaels and kind of went with this purple theme, and then it morphed into Halloween because I found out, realized that it is, basically halfway to Halloween. So I decided to make this. So what this is, she calls her tutorial Made from Newspapers, Easy and Fun Tea Book Ephemera Holder. Or organizer tutorial, I should say that again. Made from Newspapers, Easy and Fun Tea Book Ephemera Organizer Tutorial. And this is again by Bohemian Crafting on YouTube, and she did this tutorial on the 14th of April. And I made this and I just finished it and I just couldn't wait to show it to you. So I did mine with a little bit different papers. I'll talk you through it and then I'll show you what I did to create it. So the papers again I got, they were like Craft Smart papers from Michaels, and then I used artisan cardstock from Country Craft Creations. The seam binding is also from Country Craft Creations. The eyelets are from my stash, and then these charms were Heidi and Joe that I got from Joann's, and the chain, little clasp chain as well. So I had these in my stash and my Halloween stuff, and I decided since this is a tea book, it morphed into a kind of a pick your poison tea book. So wait till you see inside. It's kind of cool. So anyway, I added the charms that I thought would go with this particular type. I did add one more row of pockets. When she does her tutorial, she shows you how to do 3. I added one more just because I wanted to. And I did have this bookbinding tape that I bought from an art supply store here in my hometown. It's actually book repair tape, but I use it as bookbinding on a lot of projects, and it works really well. So if you can get a hold of some of this, it's amazing stuff. So it's kind of like, I don't know, fabric duct tape. It's amazing, and it's really sturdy, and it dealt well with the sewing of the pockets inside. So this is a very skinny book because it's made for tea bags. So it only measures 3 1/4 wide, and it is about 9 1/2 tall. And again, I did add one more row of little pockets, so mine is about 1 1/4 wide. I did add the eyelets and some seam binding to close it because you can see once you get tea bags in here, it's pretty full. On the front here, I did use stickers that I got from Michaels, and this was, I believe, in last year's collection, and I absolutely adored this Art Deco Halloween theme that they had, and I used all the paper that I had. So this particular collection is not even Halloween themed, but I thought it kind of fit the colors. You can see my hands are still inked. I didn't even bother to wash my hands. I wanted to show you guys this super fast. So I just did this. Put the 2 people on here and then pick your poison, and I thought that was a pretty good title for a tea book, right? A Halloween themed tea book. So I just looped the seam binding in for closure, and then you can see there are lots of pockets for tea. So there's 3 rows, and I did 4 pockets, or 4 sets of pockets, I should say, in each of these. So each pocket, if you look at it, this is 1 row here. So it's a little bit fun to open, but you can see each row has 3 of these pocket sets, these little pocket pages, and then each one will hold a tea bag. So then on the fronts of all of these, where I punched out the notches and actually put the tea bags in here, I have stickers. Now these stickers came from an artist here in my local hometown that creates these stickers and sold them at a shop that I work at. Excuse me. And so she called these the Wizard Apothecary labels, and I got 3 packages of them, and I put them in my stash knowing that I would use them eventually. And so I decided that I was going to label all these pockets of tea with different potions. So like you can see, this one's Mermaid Tears, this one's Black Widow Spiderweb, this one's Polyjuice Potion, and the stickers are just awesome. But anyways, and then in each pocket, there's a little tea bag. So when you kind of flip through, now if you gave this as a gift, someone could actually put pictures here if you wanted to. And then you go to the next set of pages, and then we have more stickers to kind of label your Halloween teas with. So I just really adore how this came out. I loved the tutorial, and I do want to try it how she did it with newspapers. I thought that was absolutely a fascinating way to do it, and she did a really nice job showing it, and I think that would be a great recycling project because I love to repurpose things and recycle things. So she even used for her book cover an envelope, which was really awesome because you'd never be able to tell that it was. But I ended up using, like I said, artisan cardstock from Country Craft Creations. So here is the next set of pages, and then I'll open them up. So I just kind of, you know, did my book. I love how it turned out. It's really fun. Like here we got Sally Jack's Wormwort here. This is Elixir of Lucid Dreams, Scale of Dragon. So there's some really cool labels. And then on the inside of all of the little pockets, I just left them open. Can add to them later, can go ahead and put pictures if you wanted to. And then the last page here. And then the fun part of the last page of this book, I put a sticker, You've Been Poisoned. And I thought about the coffee mugs that you can buy, the tea mugs, where once you drink down in the bottom of the cup, that's what you see. So that's why I put that on the back page. I just thought that was kind of a Halloweenish way to end this little book. But she also talks about how you could use a book like this to hold ephemera and things like that. But it's just a really fun project, and I just really wanted to share this with you and show you what I made with it, and thank her for a great tutorial. I love doing from other artists their tutorials, and I just think this turned out really great. So give her a big shout out, and go check out her channel, Bohemian Crafting, and she has this great tutorial. So yeah, do please go check it out, and I will see you again soon with more tutorials and ideas and shares, and happy halfway to Halloween. Take care, stay crafty. Bye-bye.